Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout, and I'm going to be doing this for Miss Kate's design. And she was gracious enough to send me her monthly box for June, which is filled with summer vacation. And I did a complete unboxing just a couple of days ago. I'll put that down in the links so you can check that out if you want to. I am using a sketch which popped up there in the screen, and that is for 30 days of sketches. Lisa, sorry, not sure how to pronounce her last name, is the creator of the sketch. It was actually an 8.5 by 11 sketch, but I flipped it. And also, it's for day, oh, it was a couple of days back. It's not for today's sketch, but I still wanted to use the sketch because I really liked it. So here you can see I'm just stenciling with white acrylic paint, and it's just dots. It's not really a very detailed stencil. It's just dots. And instead of doing all paint splatters, I decided to use a little bit of the white paint and put that through the stencil for the top part of the layout. This is just one of the plain cardstocks that is also included with the Miss Kate's designs. So I just wanted to add a little something to it. And I did speed it up, and unfortunately I didn't hold it up so you guys can see it a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see it better than I can right now. When I'm voicing over, the screen's pretty small, so I'm not sure the details that you guys can see in it, but hopefully you can see it. And here I'm splattering a little bit of white paint. Since I didn't do it perfectly, I always want it to look distressed and just kind of throwing on the paper. And that's totally fine because most of it's going to be covered anyways, but I wanted something in the background, and I really like the way that it turns out in the end. And so I think I'm almost done with this, and then I'm going to move on to matting my photos while this dries. Throw a few more splatters at it, and yep, here's my photos. I did scrapbook these photos last summer just in case anybody saw that layout. But I had more photos for that layout, and that layout is actually in my goddaughter's album. This one here I'm going to put in my son's album. So I just wanted the couple of photos of him and her playing in the pool. And again, this was something they did a lot during the summer. So I just want to have a couple of layouts here and there that document that. And I did mat them on white cardstock first, and then I distressed the edges, and then I matted the one on blue, and the one with her I'm matting on pink, and then I will place those down on the layout with the big yellow half circle behind. Sorry, was interrupted. That's how it looks in the design, except she had it turned the other way. And she also had 3 photos. I'm only going to have 2, but they're still going to go across the layout since I changed up the sketch, really. I didn't flip the layout. I just flipped the sketch. And the yellow piece kind of represents a sun for me. I loved that yellow paper, so I wanted to get that on the layout. And I'm going to put my photos tucked down underneath like the water paper. I like the way that looks, and I'm going to tuck in the little pink one here, and I didn't pop up anything on play foam because I'm going to pop up my title. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I did cut the title from one of the cut apart sheets. There is one that looks just like this in the die cuts, but I decided I wanted to cut this one out from the paper since it's a little bit bigger. I could have actually cut one on my silhouette if I would have went in and, bought the cut file, because this is an actual cut file that's available online in the silhouette shop if you wanted to cut it bigger. So it is available for that. But I decided I just needed it about this size, which actually ends up being the perfect size. And I'm going to place this down at the bottom of the photo once I get the play foam on it, just like that. And then this little tiny stencil here. I'm not even sure where I got that from. It does have a name on it of some kind, but unfortunately I didn't look at it and I don't have it in front of me. But I'm just going to use Distress Oxide and Marmalade, I believe is what this one is. It's an orange. And I was gonna cover the photos and I was like, well, I could just take them off because it's just ATG. And usually you can pull ATG off for a little while before it really gets stuck down. I forgot to do this, so I went ahead and just pulled that off, and I'm just going to do some little like sun rays on the yellow that's showing at the top. And I like the way that it looks in the end, so I'm going to put my photos back down in the title. I'm going to add a couple of the flowers. Some of them are die cuts, some are stickers. The orange ones are stickers, and then the two white ones and the blue and pink one are die cuts. And I just pop in a couple of those, rotating the blue and pink to the opposite sides, and then the orange ones on top of those. And that's to get a little bit of the colors of everything down at the bottom. So the title is very colorful, so I want to add in a lot of the colors around. And there's not really three clusters on this layout or a triangle design. It's kind of a bottom heavy design, which I really like in the end. And I will add banners at the top that also bring the color to the top of the layout. So here I'm finishing up. I added some fish from a Hobby Lobby sticker sheet that I had in my stash that matched, and that's just because I like fish on my pool layouts. I know there's no fish in the pool, but fish go with water, so I like to put the little cute fish on, and they matched. So here's the banners I was talking about, and I'm going to add the one to the left and the right is about the same height, and then the one in the middle is down a little bit lower. And then I'm going to add two flowers up there where the banners meet. I was going to do the yellow one first, then I decided to change it for the white one. There's two white ones on the sticker sheet, so I'm going to do those like little columbine flowers. And I'll add those at the top, and I think I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. I do plan on doing another layout for Miss Kate's design before the end of the month, and that's it. Bye!